September 19th, 2024, and I'm Rick Kimberley. We're here in central Iowa, and we'll talk a little about corn and the season we had this year. Started out early April, and we got started planting early, and the conditions were dry, and in fact we were a little concerned about how dry we were going into the planting season, but you know, it soon changed, and the latter part of April, around the 20th or so, we started getting rain, and so we got half of our corn planted early in the early part of April. In the last half, we finished up the last half of April and then finished up in May because we started to get rain. And we did get a lot of rain. Thought that was great because we needed to build up our subsoil moisture. But you know, it continued to rain quite a bit the rest of May. Had some challenges as far as coming back and starting to do our post-spraying of chemicals in June because we continue to receive a lot of rain. In fact, we had to go back in and we had to replant areas in the field. We had areas that just stayed saturated long enough that the corn seed didn't germinate, or we got seed corn maggot because the corn laid in that wet, mucky soil long enough. So we had to go back and replant on several farms and in different spots. As we went into the end of June and right into July, we were still getting rain just weekly. Now, you know, that's a good thing because you know you're going to need that moisture as you get later into the season and the ears start to set and things, but unusually wet for us, and a good thing, but sometimes a good thing can become an over excessive amount of rain and moisture in some areas. I'm not going to say that happened in all areas, but kind of happened here. Northwest Iowa had some severe flooding, and a lot of areas were flooded out and they had to go back in and replant. That's kind of the first half of the summer and planting season, the summer. And then as we got into August, things started to warm up a little bit, but also dry up a little. The rains kind of slowed up. It got a lot drier. And we really, since about the mid part of August, first half of August, we haven't received any rainfall. In September, and a lot of times that will affect your crop. If it brings it along too fast, you know, you have a lot of heat in that time frame, maybe not enough moisture, and it can affect test weights, could affect ear size and things like that, but we'll see. We're right at time when we're gonna start harvesting. Been a few people that have gone out and started to harvest some corn. What I've heard so far, yields are pretty good. USDA thinks we're going to have a really good crop. So normally they're not too far off. So we'll see how that goes. And we'll probably be about a week off before we start harvesting corn.